Hello everyone. So in this video I am going to explain about analytical data processing. So in the previous video I have explained online transactional data processing. In this video I will explain OLAP or online analytical data processing. So let's see. Analytical data processing typically use read-only system that store vast volume of historical data or business metrics. Analytics can be based on snapshots of data at a given point in time or series of snapshots. So let's understand with point by point. So data may be stored in a central lake for analysis or in database or in any form it can be stored, and we can use that data for analyze the data, create a complex report, create a model on that data. So how do we get this analytical data? So we do extract analytical data from OLTP system. So in the previous video I have explained what is OLTP system and how data gets stored in OLTP system. So simply in OLTP system, at the end data get stored either in file and database, and then in analytical system we take OLTP data as an input, means we extract data from file database, like doesn't matter like in which form data is in OLTP system, we do extract that data, then we transform the data based on our requirement. We integrate the data, then clean the data after transformation. So cleaning, integration, everything comes under transformation. So after transformation of the extracted data, we store this data into warehouse, and that is optimized for read activity. And then this data we use for an analytical purpose or modeling or to create a report or business requirement. So data in data warehouse may be aggregated and loaded into online analytical processing model, or cube aggregated numerical value from fact table are calculated for intersections of dimension from dimension table. So a very simple, like after creating a data into data warehouse, we do create a cube. We create aggregate on the existing data. Just example, we have a requirement to get a last 6 month report, last 12-month report, last 2 year reports, or so what we do, we already make aggregate based on the time dimension, and we just use that aggregated data for reporting purpose. Similarly, sales revenue, like we have to see sales revenue by customer, sales revenue by product. So we already aggregate data based on this fact and measure. The data in the data lake, data warehouse, and analytical model can be queried to product report, visualization, and dashboard. Delta lake are common in large scale data analytical processing scenario, where large volume of file based data must be collected and analyzed. So now let's see different type of user might perform data analytical work at different stage of overall architecture. Very simple, data scientists might work directly with data file in a data lake to explore and model the data. So data scientists can use OLAP data to make a model of data. The question is why data scientists cannot use OLTP data, because in OLTP system we have a data for some time frame like 2 month data, 3 month data. We cannot keep all historical data, but in OLAP system we keep all historical data. So to create a model and predict, or data scientists need historical data, so they can make a model on 3 year 4 year data, and then they can test for at least 2 or 3 year data, like 75% 25% volume of the data. Another thing is data analyst might query table directly in data warehouse to produce complex report and visualization. So data analyst can use OLAP data to create a report and visualization. The question is like why they cannot create a report based on OLTP. So just now I explained In OLTP we have a data for a specific time period, like cannot keep we cannot keep historical data in OLTP. So the question is why we don't keep historical data in OLTP, because OLTP is optimized for read and write both. If we keep historical data, then like it will not be optimized for write operation. So but, but we also use OLTP data for reporting, but that reporting is based on real time, not based on historical reporting, like report for 1 year, 2 year, 3 year. For this kind of reporting we use a OLAP system, and for real time report we use OLTP system. Now let's see another point. Business user might consume pre-aggregated data in analytical model in form of report or dashboard. Yes, business user might can maybe business user want to see like row level data for 1 month. They want to analyze every transactions. So last point is data warehouse are an established way to store data in a relational schema that is optimized for read operation, primarily query to support reporting and data visualization. So data where we make a data warehouse design like it should be optimized for read operation, because in a data warehouse we keep large volume like all historical data, and we do create a report. So when we fetch a query on 5 year 10 year data, it should be optimized for read, otherwise it will take very long time to execute. So this is all about OLAP, or can say online analytical processing. Thank you.